Welcome again. It's your art escort, and we're here at Palazzo Mauri, Cafe Letterario, and I'm going to be doing a little review on James Elkin's book, What Happened to Art Criticism. It's a little tiny used book I bought off of Amazon. I'm going to read you the back of the book, and then I'm going to tell you some of the things that I think about the book. Art criticism was once passionate, polemical, and judgmental. Now critics are more often interested in ambiguity, neutrality, and nuanced description. And while art criticism is ambiguous in newspapers, magazines, and exhibition brochures, it is also virtually absent from academic writing. Here, James Elkin surveys the last 50 years of art criticism, proposing some interesting explanations for these startling changes. Now, James Elkins, oddly enough, is a chair of art history at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, which I love the Art Institute of Chicago. Fantastic for modern art. And also at the University College of Cork, Ireland. He is the author of 16 books on visuality and art and science, and has some other books. I'm going to talk a little bit about the outline. In general, I didn't like the book. He has some good points. I mean, there's always something you can find out of it, but it wasn't what I was looking for, and I just didn't care for it. The first chapter is art criticism, writing without readers, and that's me. I've got a YouTube channel, I've got a blog. Actually, I've got 2 YouTube channels and 3 blogs, although I'm only writing for 2 of them. And I'm building an audience, but you know what? I'm writing because I want to write, I need to write, I have opinions and thoughts, I want to help educate people. And then he goes into the second area, how unified is art criticism? The catalog essay, the academic treatise, the cultural criticism, the conservative harangue, the philosopher's essay, descriptive art criticism, and poetic art criticism. And then he goes into 7 unworkable cures. I mean, this stuff all sounds good, but when you read his style of writing, I don't think he's writing for an audience that understands most of this. I'm an art nut. I'm an artaholic, and although he had some good points, I just don't care for this man's style of writing at all. Now, in the area that 7 unworkable cures, he outlines 1. Criticism should be reformed by returning it to a golden age of apolitical formalist rigor. That was number 1. Let's go to number 2. Criticism lacks a strong voice. 3. Criticism needs systemic concepts and rules. 4. Criticism must be more theoretical. 5. Criticism needs to be serious, complex, and rigorous. 6. Criticism should become a reflection on judgments, not the parading of judgments. See, there's a lot of good points, but I just don't care for the words he puts behind it. 7. At least a critic should occasionally take a stand or have a position. Now that one I can see, because since I've become an art critic, the truth is I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings unless I feel totally vilely against what they're doing. If I just don't like it, I just say I don't want to do it. I abstain from doing the review because I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. The only other thing that I've incorporated in my style is, are you open to learning? Are you open to feedback? And if you're open to feedback, I ask them. And at the point in time they say, okay, Francesca, tell me. Then I start a report, and I see a foundation of what I like, but I believe that it needs to be matured or expanded, and then I give them some pointers. And I'm doing this with somebody in Lithuania, and I'm doing this with somebody in Israel, and I'm doing it with somebody in America, where I'm giving them some feedbacks on how to move ahead in terms of growing their work to where I think it could reach a higher level. I don't see any more of these numbers in here. In general, I didn't like the book. I wouldn't recommend buying it. It's got some points, and I'm sure I'll refer back to it, but there's got to be better books on art criticism.